We're here with the Sarah Dunn Band today on Music City Live. How are you all doing?
Good.
Great.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, can you go ahead and introduce yourselves, please?
I'm Sarah Dunn.
David.
I'm Roger.
Scott.
Cool. Now we're going to be passing around the mic, so because we don't have enough of these cool little things.
Go long.
Yes, she's just going to throw it
That's
over
okay.
there. So you're fairly new to Nashville as a band.
Yeah, I would say that. I'm probably the newest. I mean, these guys have more experience in the industry in Nashville than I do, so everything is really new and exciting to me right now.
Now I'm not trying to exclude you guys, but I'm going to talk to Sarah first. Sarah, you're from Missouri?
I am. I was born in Monette, Berry County, and raised in Neosho.
Okay, great. And tell us a little about your upbringing.
I was born in the Ozarks, which is just that real extreme southwest corner of Missouri. I came up kind of poor, I guess. Just didn't have a whole lot growing up, you know, and my whole life I've been working very hard, whether it's farm work. I've done a variety of different day jobs, which included changing tires, dog grooming, plumbing, electric work, construction, waiting tables, anything that we could do to make ends meet. Oh, and car detailing. I've also done that. So if you need your car cleaned. No, I'm kidding. I don't do that anymore, thank goodness. But, you know, I've always had a passion for country music, and that's where my heart's always been. So while I was doing all these things to help make ends meet for my family, also just had to play music. And so I got my professional start around 13. My mom has been a big influence in my life. She was there, you know, when I came to her and said, hey, I really want to do this for a living. The only venues that were really around where I grew up were honky-tonks, bars, dives, you know, the county fair, which comes once a year. So I really wanted to do it full-time, and she was right on board and allowed me to reach out for that dream.
And here you are.
And here I am. Here I am.
Music City.
Yeah,
that's so cool. And I understand you three have quite a resume between the three of you. You want to give us some highlights? Somebody? All three of you?
I'm not with these guys.
I've
got a pig over at the county fair. I'm hoping to win the blue ribbon. I'm really just, you know.
We're big fans of that thing you do. So.
We are the own eaters.
Well, I'm Roger, and I've been around music all my life. My father's in the Western Swing Hall of Fame. He played with John Lee Wills, Loretta Lynn, George Jones, several people. He had a steel guitar song out in the 60s, the second most played song to Steel Guitar Rag. And he had me out. I was singing when I was 8, playing bass when I was 17, and got to do a duet with Mel Tillis called Heart Over Mind on one of her albums with a band called Stonehorse in the 90s, and played with several artists along the way. But having the most fun right now, I can tell you that.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm Scott Bell from Oklahoma, living in Kansas now, and I've spent the last few years opening for some of the guys that are a little more current. Got to do a Luke Bryan opener, Brantley Gilbert opener, played with the Swan Brothers several times. Just
they're nice guys.
Things like that,
we
yeah.
interviewed them a couple months ago. They're cool.
Yeah, they were some of the nicest guys I've met.
I just saw a video. One of them, I think Bradley, I don't know, one of them posted on a swing at one of the county fairs right after they performed with Danielle Bradbury, and he was sitting right next to Danielle. They looked like they were having fun.
Cool.
Instagram or something, you know.
That's cool.
But so, and how about you? You want to talk a little?
I knew you were going to come back around to me. Well, I'm from Maui and wound up in Oklahoma, and I live in Verdigris now, and I've had a long career. I've gotten to play with a lot of Nashville's, I don't know how to say it, but I've played with a lot of Nashville's players and
Nashville's finest.
Some of Nashville's finest for sure, and places like the Superdome and the Silver Dome and things like that. But quite honestly, you know, we've all backed other players and other singers, and never in my career or even in my life have I met anyone more down to earth or humble than Sarah.
I love you.
Aww.
So, yeah, that's the awe moment. I don't do that very often, so don't think it's going to happen again. But seriously, she's the real deal as far as genuine. And when we were approached and by her to get together, and I'll let her tell you how that all happened. But it was when we met her, we were really struck by her down to earth and how humble and genuine she is, and caring and compassionate, and her upbringing, which she very, when she tells you, that it was humble. I mean, I'm not going to say it live, but I can tell you that if I tell you off camera, it will blow your mind. And that was one of the things that endeared her to Grassroots, our radio promotion people, is that when they heard her backstory, it really reminded them of Loretta Lynn, the coal miner's daughter type thing. Only she might have ate better, just saying. But
that's nice. That's a huge compliment.
But yes, but that down to earth thing that Loretta Lynn had, Sarah has. I mean, this is her. Whether she's in a ball cap and shorts or mowing her yard, she's kind of the same bubbly little. And that's what we love about her. It makes it very easy to play and back her up and tour with her and everything, because it's just not hard to like her, fall in love with her.
Well, in 5 years, or 3 years, or 2 years, when we're celebrating your first #1 hit at CMA over there, I better hear that same thing.
That would be, I told him, I said, if I ever, get to that point where I'm not, the down-to-earth girl, just smack me down, just put me in my place. So
all right, well, we'll help hold you accountable.
Keep me in line.
I can't wait for that moment. I love seeing new artists get up there.
And we're so happy to be here. Thanks for having us.
Yes, of course. So you guys met originally, and then you brought these 3 guys in. Is that how I understand it?
I've been, like I said, playing music regionally for since I was 13, and so I had a different band kind of going at that time. Of course, I was playing everywhere, but the drummer that I was playing with at the time invited me up to Tulsa. He said, "Hey, we're gonna have this great thing going on downtown, and going to be several hundred people there. It's going to be fun." So
several hundred. There were 3,500.
So he's like, come in. We'd love for you to come sit in and play fiddle. And I just drove up, and Scotty Bell on guitar over there was there, and we just had this great connection on stage, and I could tell that there was something great going on musically, and so we clicked, and he said, "I got these great guys I want you to meet," and it was these 2. So it was magic, and it's been going great ever since. It's been a whirlwind.
Sweet.
We've all played together off and on, and Scotty and I, it was funny when he introduced me to Sarah. He said, when we actually kind of decided to do the project and we were all going to do it, Scotty, we'd be in a band and somebody would hire him, and he'd go on the road and do something, and then a little bit later I'd get called to fill the drum, for whatever reason I'd wind up in the band. And for about 6 years now, he and I have just kept winding up in the same band. So we finally decided, maybe God is trying to say something here, Scott. I think we probably ought to stop and stay in this band, because he keeps bringing us back. And he brought in Roger.
That's awesome. So we got this new single coming out. Can you tell us a little about that?
Sure. Actually, the single has already dropped, so it's out currently on iTunes Radio, Google Play, Amazon, Pandora, Spotify, and you can find it on our website, Sarah Dunn Band.
Go download that right now.
Yes.
Pause this video and go download that.
Please do. Yeah,
we'd be happy. You or the
Whiskey. Yeah, it's a song that I wrote. It's one of my original tunes, so it's...
And you're going to play it for us, right?
Yes, we are. So we're really excited about that, and the full album is coming out August 19th. So
and what's the album called?
It's going to be, we're going to go ahead and title it.
Title track?
And the
You
video
Are the
will be
Whiskey
out
as
soon,
well.
too, for the video.
We cut it already.
Yeah, we shot the music video here in Nashville a couple weeks ago, which was...
Great.
It was an awesome experience. This is my first real music video. It's not a home video or anything like that. So it was neat. Carl Diebold was the producer director on it, and he was awesome, so professional, and all of his crew was great. So we had the best time doing that.
Great. So where can we find you online?
You can find us, like I said, iTunes, Sarah Dunn Band, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Okay.
Check it out. Pinterest too. Yeah.
I think we follow you on everything.
And Twitter, yeah.
We don't do the Pinterest thing. But
we don't really either, but for some reason we have one.
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Yeah,
I guess it's a girl thing.
I don't even know. I don't even know. You know, I know that we've got one, and I'm still figuring it out. Honestly,
Cool.
I just figured out Facebook. So yeah, I post on there. But
Great. Well, why don't we take a break?
Okay.
And when we come back, y'all can perform for us.
We would love to.
All right, great. We'll be right back.
We're the Sarah Dunn Band. We'd like to do a song coming up off of our album, which is dropping August 19th. This song is called Bye Bye.
Here we go again, snake comes sneaking in, breezing in like there ain't nothing wrong. Oh, so you miss me, don't you try to kiss me, curl up with the whiskey, baby, I'm gone. I've heard those words before.
Are you listening
now? It's 5 steps to the door. Can you figure it out? Don't tell me you're gonna get a grip on your life. Don't tell me the truth about all your lies. Tell me bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Oh yeah. Is she blonde or brunette, jeans or a cheap dress? Go ahead, confess, I don't care. Now you're talking about your real love, say you wanna save us. Better call Jesus, 'cause you ain't got a prayer. I've heard those words before.
Are you listening now?
It's 5 steps to the door.
Can you figure it out?
Don't tell me you're gonna get a grip on your life. Don't tell me the truth about all your life. Tell me bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye to the tears, bye bye to the hurt, bye bye to the always putting you first. Goodbye to a heart that you treated so bad. Goodbye to the best thing you ever had. I've heard those words before.
Are you listening now?
It's 5 steps to the door.
Can you figure it out?
Don't tell me you're gonna get a grip on your life. Don't tell me the truth about all your life. Tell me bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Tell me bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now we'd like to do the single. All right. Sorry. We would like to do our single that just came out. It's called You or the Whiskey.
I saw you stand at me from way across the room. I couldn't help but smile back looking at you. So what you wanna do? There's something about you keeps my head spinning, spin, spin, spinning. Is it you or the whiskey making me crazy? Wanna show off a little, jump right in the middle of it, trucking this road, I'm driving down the back road. Wherever you wanna go, turn up the radio, keep my body rocking till I'm begging you to kiss me, yeah. Is it you or the whiskey? Is it you or the whiskey? Yeah. You got the devil in your smile, let's keep on pulling me in. got my heart stopping in the little crowd top again. You turn sexy on, coming on so strong. Got me feeling dizzy, dizzy. Is it you or the whiskey making me crazy? Wanna show off a little, jump right in the middle of your truck and this all night, driving down the back road. Wherever you wanna go, turn up the radio. Keep my body rocking till I'm begging you to kiss me. Is it you or the whiskey? Is it you or the whiskey? Yeah. You're a little bit of heaven in the faded, then I'm like Southern comfort on the rocks in a red Dixie. Is it you or the whiskey making me crazy? Wanna show off a little, jump right in the middle of your truck and this all night, driving down the back road. Wherever you wanna go, turn up the radio. Keep my body rocking till I'm begging you to kiss me. Is it you or the whiskey? Yeah. Is it you or the whiskey? Yeah. Ooh, baby. Is it you or the whiskey? Yeah.
That's the Sarah Dunn Band on Music City Live.
Thank you.
That was awesome, y'all. All right,
so much.
go check them out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff, and then share this video because we want the whole world to know about these four right here. I'm blocking
Thank
you.
you.
And
so much for having us.
we'll see you guys soon, right?
I hope so.
We sure hope so.
All right.
We'll be back.
Cool. Give us a big "That's Country," y'all.
That's
That's
country,
country, y'all.